everyone, and congratulations for making it to our seventh video in this series. We hope that you already have a good grasp of the basics of personal finance, equities, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and our previous topics because in this video, we will look from a broader perspective and explore various opportunities available in the finance industry. So what are you waiting for? Let Rhea join you in this finance journey.
Hi guys, I am Rhea, and as your host said, I will be walking you through the different areas of finance and also some possible careers that you can pursue in this industry. But before we continue, let me ask you some questions. Have you heard of investment banking? What about fintech? What about startups and venture capital? The last two terms seem quite familiar, right? You probably may have come across them when you were watching the Startup K drama series. But yes, don't worry if you have not watched the drama or if you're not familiar with any of these big financial terms, because we will tackle these concepts one by one throughout this video. Let's start off with investment banking. So investment banks are basically financial institutions or a specific division of a bank that offer a range of financial services for corporations, governments, and other entities. What are these services? They are underwriting, merger and acquisition, aka M&A services, and investment research, among others. To see how they function in the industry, let us take a look at this diagram from the Corporate Financial Institute. We can see here that investment banks act as financial intermediaries or middlemen between the corporates, those who are in need of capital to finance their projects, and the investors, those who have the money to invest. They help to raise investment capital for their clients through the selling of stocks or bonds to both institutional and individual investors. One common example of this is the initial public offering or IPO, wherein a company will seek the aid and expertise of an investment firm to help sell and distribute their securities to the public for the first time. Now let's move on to fintech, the fusion of finance and technology that is starting to gain some attention in our country nowadays. From cashless payments and budgeting apps to stock trading apps, blockchains, and cryptocurrencies. All of these are part of the world of financial technology that continues to spread over different areas and sectors such as education, fundraising, and nonprofits. By integrating new technological innovations into financial services, companies are able to compete with traditional institutions and provide accessible, convenient, and efficient solutions that meet the needs of their tech-savvy consumers. For example, in the Philippines, you probably have come across GCash. Many Filipinos make use of this mobile e-wallet installed in our device, which enables us to effortlessly pay for our bills, seamlessly transfer or receive money from other people, and even invest our money into various funds. That said, though the fintech industry may have several benefits, the inadequate data protection and privacy, as well as the high risk of cyber attacks, are still major concerns that these financial companies need to address. Next, we have the startups, which are young companies that come up with a unique product or service that can meet the needs of their market. What makes them different from traditional regular companies is that they disrupt industries by creating something new, improving what already exists, and developing impactful business models that could enable them to achieve rapid growth and expand exponentially. Now, you may ask, since startups are often young, risky, and have inadequate capital, how are the startups funded? Well, some founders bootstrap their startups, which means that they only rely on their personal savings and resources. Whereas for others, they attract outside investment and turn to a variety of sources to fund their ventures. Some of these sources include family, friends, angel investors who are those individuals with high net worth and invest in early stage companies through seed funding. And lastly, venture capital firms, which we will talk about now. To put it simply, venture capital is a type of financing in which capital is invested in startups or small companies that have strong growth potential in return for an equity stake in the business. In particular, venture capitalist firms are those investment firms that not only support the startups in the monetary aspect, but also offer mentorships, managerial advice, and technical expertise for the startups to flourish. Moreover, with the large network of connections venture capitalist firms have, they can help startups to gain publicity and build their network by forging alliances with other businesses. Hence, by providing the services and opportunities, venture capital firms help companies become successful and generate big returns, thus getting a high return on investment.
Discussed quite a few careers under the field of finance. But is this all of the careers and positions there are in the field?
Of course, the careers that I've mentioned before are other careers our college students and young professionals that are with us now can take. Finance is a wide umbrella of different career paths. The ones I mentioned are just the tip of the iceberg.
Now I know there are many opportunities waiting for you and your friends who are watching this in the finance world. I hope you don't stop looking out for that one job that will fit you the most.
Yes, we do hope that they will continue exploring finance in the hopes of loving the career they have and achieving the future they dream. See you all on our last video.